career batting line against Hill. He's hitless in 6 tries. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Number 6, Starling Marte.
Standing in now, Starling Marte. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Runner going a second time. And another foul ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Jones. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2. Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning. And he'll reach to start the inning as this ball gets through him. A base hit.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Hard hit ball to second. And that will be a base hit for Andrus. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, the good ones have that bat control. You see right there, he had a hole on the right side. First baseman was holding. Second baseman playing double play depth. And he shot it right through there on the right side for the hit. Nice job.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. Right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Center fielder, Adam.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. In now, Adam Jones. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Geyer has it in his tracks. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. Digging in to try it again. Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 2 full. It's the downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers as we continue our coverage on MLB Network. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in for his second at bat, Domingo Santana. He drew a. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Andrus has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gung. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Murphy has it. Throw on to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Anthony Rendon. A base hit in his first trip. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
The catcher, number 55.
Striding in once again, Russell Martin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And this is fouled straight back. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 2-1. In there, and it's even now. 2-2.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Greinke gets the sign. Here he comes on 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Hanley Ramirez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that is a foul ball. Just missing extra bases deep in the corner. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Murphy gonna have to hurry. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Jake Lamb. He singled his last time up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm. A base hit.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take the 2 singles. Not complaining.
Into the box now, Melky Cabrera. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. On the ground up the middle. 1 there. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Ready now, Avisail Garcia. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Elvis Andrus. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Elvis Andrus becomes out number 2 this inning.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Stepping in now, Matt Carpenter. And the changeup is way low that time. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Into the box, Adam Jones. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But the Twins. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Guyer, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Chopped weakly to the left. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's Starling Marte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Runners off for second. Hit hard up the middle. Andrus gets down and dirty. It's there, and he's out. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Ian Kinsler.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2 pitch. In the dirt here. Working for the punch out and the offering. Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. Once again a 3-2. Line but speared on a hop. For one to Carpenter gets him, and that ends the inning. Royals leave 1, and the deficit remains 5-2. Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Cabrera's there, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this, if you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Full count, 3-2.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
Cabrera is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now, Anthony Rendon. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he pops him up back behind second base. Kinsler into shallow center, and that ends the inning. Good work there by Zach Greinke, but stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Standing in now, Jung-Ho Kang. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3, and he makes the throw to first. Kang is retired, 2 down now.
First baseman.
Striding in once again, Hanley Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit back up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. KC down in order. They trail 5-2. Ready for another chance? Russell Martin. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready for another shot now. Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. So here is Avisail Garcia. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Twins on top in this one as we take a look now at our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Jake Lamb standing in now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Kendrick racing back. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Stepping in now, Melky Cabrera. And he puts it on the ground to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready once again, Francisco Cervelli. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Brandon Geyer.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. And that'll bring in Starling Marte with 2 away.
Well, he's having himself quite a day. 3 for 3 after that single right there. He's putting in some quality work and getting rewarded for it.
Your attention,
now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for our starter, Rich Hill.
Jordan Walden enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
A little 2-out rally going on right now. Back-to-back base hits, and now your runners at first and third. And let's see, maybe they'll try to steal a run here. And there's a lot of things that can still happen with 2 outs in the inning.
Throw over to the bag, but the runner's back easily. Marte off for second. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way to end the inning. Well, the Royals digging in to try it again. Elvis Andrus. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Nick Tepish is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Ready to deliver the 1-2. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. A little bouncer. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Center fielder,
striding
12.
in, Adam Jones. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swing and a little tapper. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Marte. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Hey, even the best center fielders make mistakes once in a while, and that's definitely the case here. He totally misplays it, and by the time he recovers, no chance of keeping him from ending up at third.
Ramirez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential. Fernando Salas has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Hard liner to center field. Jones patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. And that'll bring up the versatile Jung Ho Gung. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Now that is an impressive vertical on this dive. As we take a look at it on replay, we can see just how high he had to get up to make that catch. That play might earn him a steak dinner from the pitcher.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
That was terrific. You always hear, keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Jake Lamb standing in now. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
Into the box now, Melky Cabrera. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so many hits up the middle. If your game plans to go up the middle, good things can happen.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
Another 1-2 delivery. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. The Royals come up with a pair. Stepping in, Corey Dickerson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. This is line to left. Cabrera has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Melky will make the catch for out number 2.
The catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Hector Santiago will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Digging in and looking for more, Brandon Geyer. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Settling in now, Starling Marte. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Into the box, Ian Kinsler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This one's down to third. Fielded by Rendon. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. So they go down. Here's Howie Kendrick. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Digging in now, Avisail Garcia. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
The shortstop, number 1.
And the pitch on 2-1 to short. Gung's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. This ball game still tied 5-all. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. Hit hard toward the right side, but this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Now in the box, Jung-Ho Kang looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Jones going back, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Standing in now, Hanley Ramirez. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Jake Lamb is going to have another crack at it here, and it's been a great offensive performance for him so far. This was back in the 8th, his second home run of the game, as he dearly loved to make it 3 right here. 1-2 now. Ready on 1-2. Swing hard liner to left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Around first, he's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Looped out towards short. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side. Here's Matt Carpenter. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Tony Watson enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This ball sliced the opposite way, but it'll get into the seats deep in left and foul. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now another 1-2. Line hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me how they're going to manufacture. Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. If they can possibly push him forward.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. His previous battles with Tony Watson. He's gone 2 for 5. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Line drive to left. Cabrera will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2. Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled straight back. Another 2-2 offering. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. 3-2 now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion. For the guy on the mound, this is
on to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 1-run game, 6-5 the final today. Nick Tepish claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tony Watson hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 6 runs on 13 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Twins, 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Nick Tepish. His record is now 1-0.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and their Golden State rivals to the north, the Oakland A's. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
It's a date that's been circled for weeks, and it's finally here. Opening night on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
John Lester gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, I think this is his year. He had almost 200 strikeouts last year. And watching him pitch, it seems like he's the type of guy that learns something every outing. I love the strikeout ability. I want to see it in effect today.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. Hit on the ground out to short. 1 away.
Batting second, left fielder Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Here's Lester now on 2-2. And he struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. He swings and grounds it to short. And the Angels have their first hit of the season.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Stepping in now, Chris Colabello. Swings through it for strike number 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. Angels nothing. A's coming to bat. We're back after this on MLB Network. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, facing a sinker baller, you got to think about get the ball up. What happens with the guy that throws a sinker? When you get it up, it straightens out. But when he's got that ball that starts about thigh high and starts to bite down on you, that's going to end up in the dirt. You're probably not going to be able to do anything with it. You go to the plate with the mindset of get that ball up. You set your focus on bring that to the thigh high or up, and you got a chance to hit it when it straightens out. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. And I'm looking at Yunel Escobar. This guy can play everywhere on the left side of the diamond. Great arm, tremendous range. He's even played a little bit of second base, but the Cuban is a special player.
Standing in, D. Gordon. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez. Ready with the 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Ichiro Suzuki. He swings and grounds it to short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That's a high strike on a curveball right there. If he continues to throw that pitch, we won't be mentioning his name very much longer.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Still no score. Here's Ben Zobrist now. His past history against John Lester, 12 hits in 54 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Fly ball out toward right field. Goes is after it. 1 away.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Eric Tim.
Striding into the box, Eric Timms. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Yunel Escobar.
So striding forward now, Yunel Escobar. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. 2 for 3. Swing and a hot shot toward third. But there to take it is Escobar, and that's a tough out number 1.
Fifth, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Ripped on the ground to first. Base hit, and the A's are into the hit column for the first time this season.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a throw over to first. Back in standing. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a high drive to right center field. McCutchen ranging back to the track. He can't get there as it falls in. Runner around second now, headed for third.
The good news for pitchers in this park is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
In now, Yasmani Grandal. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box now, Anthony goes.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's strand a couple. Will move to the third with no score. Here's Didi Gregorius as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Late that time for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Now another 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. His past history against John Lester have not yielded a single thing. 0 for 14. Just a tick behind for a strike. Now a swing here as he flares this one over toward first. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he is into the hit column here in this new year. His first hit is a double.
Got to be a little bit frustrating. You get ahead of the hitter, you throw the pitch you want, you locate it, but you just miss your spot. It's got to be down just a little bit more in the zone, and I think you might have got him.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Odubel Herrera goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1 and 2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Third inning, no score to this point. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Just got a piece up the line, and Longoria is going to make sure this one stays foul. The next 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Holliday standing in now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You could have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Striding in once again, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner in there. A base hit.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You maybe draw the infield in. Or if they sit back, you get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Into the box, Ichiro Suzuki. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Heading after it is Hazelbaker. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
Full count. Here it comes.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. The A's strand one. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Colabello. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. Sent on the ground out to second. Gordon is up with it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in for his second at bat, Ben Zobrist comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Started that swing a bit too early. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to let, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12 to 10 and 9 to 8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Stepping in now, Eric Timms. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Goes is under it, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 3.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Oh, he had a go at one there, but this is fouled off to the right as the count draws full. A shot down the first baseline. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Longoria will take the turn and head for second now. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
A pause and the 0-2. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Ready with another 0-2. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. Ready for another chance. Anthony goes. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. At the plate, Yunel Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And Escobar swings and misses, and he's down on strikes, 1 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Ruiz. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Angel. So stepping in, Matt Holliday, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Throw to first is in time for the 1st out.
Up next for Oakland.
Here's D. Gordon now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Gordon.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 51.
Here's Ichiro now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. On the ground up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single.
Number 79.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. And Ichiro's running. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pereira going back on it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far, and he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pereira is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here.
Yeah, he was 1 batter away from making it through the entire lineup without allowing a runner. But this guy was having absolutely none of that. A big swing, and maybe his guys are back on track.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting. The first baseman.
Payoff pitch coming from Lester. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is going to find the alley as it heads out toward Mount Davis for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Longoria.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Up next for Oakland.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Oh, it looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Right
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Anthony goes. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Gregorius is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there. Here's Ben Zobrist now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the 1st out. Digging in to try it again, Eric Timms. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Matt Holliday standing in now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Here's Zobrist now at second. He's got it. And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1.
The batter.
Digging in once again, D. Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Hit to short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 51.
Ready for another shot now. Ichiro Suzuki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Gregorius has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. And this will be taken in by Longoria for the 1st out.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Curveball that time, not even close. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. If you can get that knock and get that guy in from first base, you know you've got a chance with that bullpen to hold it up.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Squared that one up just a little late. One and two, here it comes. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch to right field and way out of here. Look at this thing go. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them their first lead of the game.
This is one of those situations you dream about when you're a kid. He steps up in a big spot and blasts his first home run of the year to take the lead. Storybook stuff has come to life.
Three runs already home here. In now, Evan Longoria. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Ruiz recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Up next for Oakland.
Into the box now, Yasmani Grandal. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready on 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready for another chance. Anthony goes. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. A look there at the Bay Bridge from the East Bay side, where we are for this one from the Coliseum in Oakland. Jeremy Hazelbaker will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Greg Tynan Comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Hit to first. Fielded by Abreu. And he'll take this to the bag himself. One gone here in the ninth.
Now batting. Right
Here's
fielder,
Andrew McCutcheon now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Ready once again, Chris Colabello. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. John Lester gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, with 15 strikeouts. Aaron Sanchez is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Blake Trinan records the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics. 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is John Lester. His record is now 1-0.
We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Rangers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
It's a date that's been circled for weeks, and it's finally here. Opening night on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Texas Rangers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Danny Salazar gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4, but the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a drive out to left center field. Heading for second is Desmond. And he will make it there with a double to start the ball game.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, that was an impressive swing. A fastball, he's able to hit a foul ball home run with it, but he got out in front of it a little bit too much. Timing just a tad off. He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Gene Segura standing in. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. Indians leave 1. And now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Scorched to third. Base hit. And that's their first of the new campaign.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And there he goes towards second. On the ground up the middle. There's Segura. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The 0-2 once more. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Dahl is on his way home. On the indecision costs him big time as he's out trying to get back to third.
Batting fourth.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with the man at first. He's running again. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Stepping into the box, Matt Adams. He'll get us started in the top of the second. That's lifted the other way out to left. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Batting sixth.
Here's Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. 4 hits in 22 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Ready now, Trace Thompson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Now at the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing. And how about this? Your first at bat of the year. Kaboom. This could lead to a very big year. First at bat, home run. Not a bad way to start.
In now, Michael Saunders. Pulled toward right center field. Thompson's on the move. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 6.
So coming to the plate, Danny Valencia. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Well, he's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field. And for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him, as that'll give the Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Well, he really hit that ball well. Just got great extension and didn't miss the pitch.
Into the box now, Yonhervis Solarte. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Now another 2-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Now at the plate, Tyler Flowers. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this is going to be a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he won't risk the long throw across. He'll hang on to it. It's an infield single. So digging in now, Stephen Drew. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a flare out to left center. In comes Thompson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 2 full. The Rangers lead this one 2-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ian Desmond goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now, that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Dahl. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Davis comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batter number 7,
now to the plate, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. After it is Davis. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The third baseman, number 29.
Riding in once again, Adrian Beltre. A base hit in his first trip. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. Rangers set down in. Here's Chris Davis now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Now he gets on top slider, and that's out number 1. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. This is skied into short left center. Giving chase is Dahl. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Matt Adams now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away, and he shoots the ball that way and picks up a base hit to left field. I don't know why guys don't do that more often.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball. All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And another foul ball. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Indians leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Here's Randall Grichuk. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Standing in now, Michael Saunders. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the 1st out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Valencia. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, we've always known this guy was a good hitter. You knew he was going to come out of it eventually. Here's another multi-hit game. It's not one hit that gets you out of it, but the multi-hit game. Maybe this is the signs of things to come.
Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte hits this one hard the other way. And a perfect hit-and-run ball as that's into right field, a base hit. And he'll make it over to third base safely, so that puts runners at the corners with only one gone.
Man, that was a textbook hit-and-run. Right-handed hitter hits it the opposite way, behind the base runner. They're first and third. They're in business.
In now, Tyler Flowers. Ground ball to second. This could be two. A bare hand for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the end. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Moustakas. He drew a walk his first time up. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Center fielder number 24.
Trace Thompson digs in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up, and he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Ian Desmond. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. One left. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Now a ball rolls softly to second. Baez gloves it, and he's retired, 1 away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Davis is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Squared that one up just a little late. Hit in the air to right field. Judge has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They lead it 3-0. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy, and at this point of the game I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Grichuk shading to his right, and that's the 1st out of the inning.
The left fielder number 4.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And that misses as Davis will reach. It's ball 4.
The batter number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. 2-2. Here it is. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. Another one sent foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Calling for it. Saunders. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for
Digging in
Cleveland,
and looking for more,
designated
Matt
hitter,
Adams.
Matt
A hit in
Adams.
2 tries so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning.
Your
Number
attention,
92 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 92.
Digging in once again, Adrian Beltre. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Here comes Davis. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Rendell Gritcher will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Judge in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
the right fielder, number 5.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Rangers set down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Here's Javier Baez, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Matt Barnes comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Moustakas will take the turn and hit for second. Digging hard. He's headed for third. And he's out at third. Might have gotten a little greedy that time.
Now batting, center fielder.
Ready for another chance? Trace Thompson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly. Ready for another shot now. Danny Valencia. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. High pop up. Baez is there for it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yonervis Solarte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Line towards center field. Thompson is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Fouled back.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Stephen Drew. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's running towards second. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch outside. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, it's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Andrew swings and sends this one on the ground to second. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Ian Desmond. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting,
a couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Valencia will put this one away and the side is down in order go the Tribe. Still down 3-0. Sean Tollison is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. The 1-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tim Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Baez has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 29.
Stepping into the box, Adrian Beltre. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go. The Dallas skyline in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Zach Britton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's Chris Davis now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Now another 1-2. Now this is popped up behind the plate for Flowers. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in, Gene Segura. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now at the plate, Matt Adams. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Danny Salazar earns his first win of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Zach Britton closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The winning pitcher is Danny Salazar. His record is now 1-0. Credit the save to Zach Britton, his first.